Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. We're going to pull some well, we already pulled the cards, but we're going to take a look at what's going on for you for the month of November. Now, the reason I already pulled the cards and went ahead and clarified them is because it takes quite a while to do this, and I just wanted to make the video as short as possible. Okay, so you guys don't have to sit here for like a really long video and just watch me dish out cards. I want to hit on the astrology of what's going on for November before we get into the actual tarot. So November across the board for all zodiac signs is kind of an energy of, it's like a wishy-washy energy. It's back and forth. It's being emotionally unbalanced, then being emotionally balanced, then unbalanced and balanced. It's also kind of like the energy of getting new ideas and wanting to just run with those ideas versus sitting down planning things out. Spirit's advice in that is to plan things out. Don't just jump into something. Really sit back and think about it. And seeing your reading, I'm actually picking that up very, very strongly because you are going to have a choice that you're going to have to make. So, going back towards the astrology though. All right, on the 8th, we do have the lunar eclipse in Taurus. Now, Taurus is coming into that energy of creating that stability, right? So that's the energy that you kind of need to draw in for the month of November. You just remember to keep yourself emotionally stable, mentally stable, financially. It's just look for ways to help ground yourself in all areas of your life, okay? Now, you may feel the need around from, just say about the end of the first week up till the beginning of the third week to kind of pull yourself back away from people emotionally. You don't want to do that. You want to keep yourself open with people. But I'm also seeing a little bit of conflict with your words. And I'm picking that up over here in your energy as well. So around that time frame, watch what you say to people, okay? Don't just emotionally go off on somebody just because they made you feel a certain way. Just watch your words and watch how you, watch your reactions to people is kind of like the advice. Okay, so your overall focus is the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and Strength came out sideways. Okay, so it's like some information is going to come into you, some type of an offer coming in that's going to bring some clarity to you. And I'm seeing some, again, it's in one of these, but it's also the same energy of you getting clarity about something. But it's like, it may take a little bit of trust to act on this or to believe this information that's coming in for you. And Spirit is letting you know you can trust it, okay? It is going to be a genuine offer, or this person who's coming forward to tell you the information, Spirit is letting you know, like, you can trust the information that you're going to get. However, with that being said, I'm going to say I believe it's this that's going to cause that emotional and like verbal outburst for you, because it's not necessarily 100% great news, okay? And it is going to again leave you with some type of a choice for the month that you are going to have to make, and that's going to be your predominant energy, your predominant focus, what you're kind of trying to balance the rest of your life around that decision, around that energy. Okay, so an overall view of the cards, we have the Eight of Wands, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups. Your energy in the center is the Hanged One, which is the Hangman. Page of Wands, the Devil, Star, and then we have Judgment that did come out in reverse, okay? So your center energy for the month is the Hanged One. That's all about viewing things differently. Again, when this information comes in, it may not be like 100% what you want to hear, but you need to step back and kind of just take a look at it and view it differently. It's something about, it can be a great offer or a great invite to do something, or again, it's, you know, Spirit is saying you can trust this information, you can trust what's coming towards you, but it's just it may not be exactly what you want to hear, but part of that is going to have to do with how you're viewing it as well, okay? You know, it may be a good offer, but it may not be something that you're necessarily interested in, and so maybe there's a little hint of disappointment in that, but Spirit is letting you know, like, it can lead to great success. You just have to watch how you're actually viewing it. So coming into your reading, starting out, we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is, yes, a communication card, but it's also about positive movement forward. It's about how do we progress forward. Clarifying it, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. So there was definitely some type of an imbalance situation in your past, and that past, I'm picking up, it's somebody from your past that's bringing information to you, okay? Now, in your past, you may have had a relationship that did not work out, It could have been just, again, it was not a balanced situation and you decided to walk away from that. That very well could be the person who's coming back in to bring you an offer or some type of information or something like that. The offer does not necessarily have to be like, hey, would you like to get back together? It could even be a business opportunity because, again, we got Page of Wands over here. So it could just be something about a way to even make more money, or maybe you even find out something this person had did when you were with them actually made them money and they're actually trying to come to you and offer you some of that money or something like that. I'm sensing an overall energy of an increase in finances for your reading. It's like we have a beautiful energy ending it. Okay, so come towards the end of November, and I'm going to read these cards when we get to them, but you are going into a very beautiful energy. Okay, now the reason I'm saying there may be actually two people that you were dealing with in your past. We do have the King of Pentacles here. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles here. We have the King of Cups here, and we have the Queen of Cups down here. But you walked away. If that was a choice, if you had to choose between two people, you picked the more balanced situation and you walked away from the other one. But I feel like there's some information that's going to be coming again towards you from somebody from your past. So next up we have the Six of Cups, which of course is about our past. It's about nostalgia. It's about looking back over all of the things we've been through, things we've done. It is about receiving a gift. It's about being comfortable. So it could take on a lot of different energies. Clarifying it, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Hanged Man, but in reverse, okay? Now, in the center of your reading, you have the Hanged Man upright, but it is coming out, again, with the past energy of the reverse. Queen of Swords, and we have the Four of Wands. So this is another reason why I'm picking that you walked away from a relationship in your past. Again, it was just too imbalanced. And with this Knight of Cups here, that's the energy of this person coming back around. Now, yes, this person could be coming back into your life wanting a second chance. You have free will. If it was not balanced before, maybe it is balanced now. And again, it's like how you view things, okay, is what it comes down to. So, again, in the past, you viewed it as just, like a very negative type of situation. And that is why you walked away. Now, with this Queen of Swords here, it could have just been a very... I'm almost getting to the point of, like, it came down to a lot of fighting. And maybe that's why you walked away. It was not a happy home. I'm definitely picking that up. For the ones of you that lived with this person, were married to them, or just lived with them, it doesn't matter. It was not a happy home. Again, it was just a lot of imbalance, a lot of up in the air type of emotional energy. And again, there could have been some emotional abuse or some verbal abuse between the two of you. We have Knight of Cups. Now, Knight of Cups is here and Knight of Cups is here. That's why I'm thinking this is somebody from your past that you were either married to or at least lived with, but you had some type of a very strong connection with this person. So clarifying the Knight of Cups, we do have the Nine of Cups, which is all about our wish fulfillment. It's about our emotional contentment. Then we have the Moon, which is all about our fears and our emotions that are kind of bubbling up under the surface. Now, the Moon is also about things that are coming to light. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's a lot of action was taken, because Knights are action cards, okay? And again, I'm just getting this energy of, this was the energy of just walking away. You knew how, you knew what you wanted to be emotionally, content. And this was not this situation at that moment in time, okay? This Moon card, I'm picking up more of that energy of just emotional instability. And you wanted stability. So that was where you walked away, okay? Now, of course, then we're coming into the Eight of Cups, and that is about walking away from emotional unfulfillment, heading into that Nine of Cups energy, okay? So this is us walking away right here. Or you, not me. But this is you walking away right here, all right? This is that progression that you're making towards, just finding a good, stable life. So we got Five of Cups in reverse. That's letting go of the past. That's letting go of those disappointments. You walked away from this because, again, it was emotionally disappointing to you. You laid these burdens down with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Death card, you accepted that there needed to be a huge change. And Queen of Wands, you were willing to take action to make that change. It was about you finding yourself. It was about you finding your power, okay? Again, because how you viewed everything was just in a very negative way. And you wanted to get into a good, positive place in your life. So this was about the sacrifices that you made in the past, and realizing that going forward, you had to make different sacrifices, okay? So we got it clarified with the High Priestess. That is listening to your intuition, being, I'm picking up her energy with this Queen of Wands energy. So this is you connecting. Okay, it's like there's a tie between these two cards. Maybe you turned a little bit more spiritual. Maybe you reached out with prayers and meditation, or something like that. But it was like you started just getting these messages of how to progress yourself forward, how to better your life, and it was not going to be with this person at that moment in time. Okay, and that's where a lot of this walking away had to come from. Ace of Pentacles, this is where you're starting to build something better. This is where you're progressing in your life, and this is the energy of where you're kind of dealing with for the month of November. Now, around the lunar eclipse time, we are going to be dealing with some past issues, okay? Past issues that do need to be resolved, and that's why this is important, because it's going to be a shift for all zodiac signs. And the shift, it looks like for you, is somebody from the past coming back around. Is it going to be different this time? You are going to be getting some messages from someone that again, there was an unhappy household in your past, and that person's coming back around. Now, going back to where you may have had to choose between somebody before, it could be that, this other person that you left coming back saying, hey, I've changed, I'm different, leave this person and come be with me again. Because we got Three of Pentacles here. I'm picking up that there's just definitely more than one person that's involved in this situation. One of them is still going to be a current energy, and one of them is going to be your past energy that is coming back. Those are the issues that you're going to have to be resolving, okay, for the month of November. So going forward, we have the Page of Wands. Now, I do believe whatever information this person from the past is coming back with, again, Spirit is giving the message. You can trust what they're going to say, but you have free will, okay? Now, did this person change? Only you're going to know that, okay? But the one thing I will say, this person's energy, we've got Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. That's a lot of immature energy coming out all at once. However, it is coming out with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's about release. That's about letting go. It's everything they were holding on to before, they have let go of. So if they were immature in the past, then it's very possible that they kind of have grown up, okay? Because again, here in the beginning, we do have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, okay? Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, releasing and letting go. Now we got two mature energies. So it is very possible that this person has actually changed. And it does not mean you have to get back together with them. Nobody, again, you have free will. Your decision, okay? So we have the Devil card. Devil card is being cleared by the Devil in reverse. The Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. This is that toxic situation from the past, okay? Now, if this person is coming in with this Knight of Wands energy, that still could be a hint of that immature that they're picking up on, okay? It could just be simply like they want to kind of start over with you into a way of youthfulness and playfulness, and just kind of go out dating and getting to know each other all over again. I'm picking up your energy, however, being the Queen of Cups. So it's like maybe you are going to start reviewing this as not being the toxic situation that it was before. But maybe there is still something about this person that's just not going to set right with you, okay? Now, Knight of Wands is known as the player energy, okay? It does not have to be that they are sexually active with a lot of other people. It could just be that in and out energy. This person just may not be there all of the time for you, and that could have been your biggest issue with them in the past, all right? So by it coming out with the Devil upright here, you still may be picking up some of that energy, all right? So then we have the Star card. That's all about hope, opportunity, healing, our wish fulfillment, what we truly want in life. We have the Temperance reverse coming out, clarifying it, along with the Five of Pentacles and along with the Six of Swords. All right. This is about moving on. This is about letting go and just trying to find a balance. Now, you or this person, just in the past, there was this imbalance is still picking up, okay? So some part of you is still picking up this trace of imbalance. They may be coming forward with something genuine to offer you, but you're still, and again, I'm not sensing any real big deception on their part, but it's just something, again, something's off about the whole situation, about them. I think they are being genuine when they come forward, but I think in the end, you may very well decide to just walk away from this because of everything that you've been through in the past with this person. Maybe there's still some more healing that you have to do. And once that healing is done, maybe then the two of you can come together again. But, you know, again, free will. So we have Judgment card in reverse as our exiting energy. We have it with the Knight of Swords. We have it with the Seven of Cups reverse. And then we have it with the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of stress here. But that clarity, there's clarity coming in with the Seven of Cups, okay? This Knight of Swords is that impulse energy. Somebody's coming forward. They're going to just kind of blurt some things out to you. And that is one of the things across the zodiac for the month of November is around that lunar eclipse. It's about blurting things out. Remember, I even said before, watch what you say, watch what you emotionally, don't do any kind of outbursting. So this very well may be the other person that's coming into you to kind of be like giving you these messages or this offer or whatever it is that, you know, whatever reason they're coming in for. But it's definitely going to bring you some clarity about a situation. Okay, maybe it's going to cause you even more stress because I am kind of picking up a little bit of this over here, but it's like you're going to be in reflective mode. Okay, you're going to have to sit back and you're really going to be thinking about things, because with this Judgment card in reverse, it's like you're not accepting Judgment upright is all about making a transition. Coming out in the reverse, you're not accepting this transition, okay? Six of Swords, it's moving on. It's an energy of letting go and just moving on. And that very well be why this came out in reverse, is you're not going to accept this transition with this person at this time and go back into whatever it was that you went through. Maybe whatever they say, it still lets you know that they're just not quite what you want in your life right now. But it is going to put a little bit of stress on you. It's going to make you really think about a lot of things, okay? So now our exiting energy, the way it came out, was the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and then the Tower. You can't really see all of that from there, but... Okay, so I clarified this Tower first, because that's like a big major shift. That is like, you know, when this news comes in, it's going to kind of... I'm sensing shocking, like maybe you're just not expecting to hear this news from this person. Maybe you thought this person, like, maybe you haven't even spoke to them in like a really long time. So, but with this Tower, we got Strength in reverse, we got the Ten of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Wands. You have the Eight of Wands here, you have the Strength sideways over here, and then you do have the Ten of Swords here as well. So again, there's a lot of stress that's going to actually come with this news that's coming in for you. And you may even falter a little bit on how you feel about things. Maybe Spirit is trying to let you know, trust yourself, trust your intuition. Okay, so with this High Priestess coming out here, with this Hanged One, which is way down here somewhere, maybe that's the point of this, is that you need to trust yourself. And that is, again, a zodiac thing all across the board for the month of November, is like trusting your own intuition, following your own path, okay, doing what you need to do. But listening to Spirit and listening to yourself. It's like trust in the messages that you receive, okay? Again, I don't see anything deceptive coming from this other person, but whatever news they have coming in for you, it's going to bring some stress to you mentally. It's going to just really make you think about things. Your biggest focus coming into your energy and exiting your energy is the Eight of Wands. It's all about progression forward. You want positive movement forward. And that's what you're having to stop and think about, is like, can we go back to what we had and still move forward together? Or am I just going to have to move on to where I want to be by myself? So that was the overall for the Tower. All right. Now with this Ten of Swords, because again, we do have the Ten of Swords twice. We have the Two of Cups, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So a lot of this stress that's going to come for you is going to make you make a choice. That's where your choices are coming in at. Because remember, back in the beginning, we have the King of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles. Now you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Over here, you're the Queen of Cups. But that's coming in with that devil energy, that toxic energy, okay? So whatever this past energy that's coming back in, or, well, whatever the choice was that had to be made in the past, rather, let's just say it that way, you're going to be presented with a new choice. And I don't feel like it's a different one than you had to make in the past, but you may actually make a different choice than what you made in the past, okay? Because this is all about how are we going to come together as a couple. But now, instead of Queen of Cups, you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So if you chose the King of Pentacles in the past, and don't stick with the gender, king, queen, I mean, it's the energy, it's not the gender. If you chose the King of Pentacles in the past, that is who you're going to choose to stay with, is what I'm seeing. If you chose the King of Cups in the past, that person, that energy, you've realized that that's a toxic situation, and now you're going to be choosing the King of Pentacles, because this is all about coming together as a couple, okay? It is going to be mentally taxing on you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now. You have a lot of thinking to do coming up for the month of November. Now, the Queen of Swords is coming up also with the Ten of Wands. I mean, the Ten of Swords. This goes back into that fighting energy. This is where I'm kind of hinting a little bit of harsh words being spoken. And if this is like the relationship that you had before, if there were harsh words spoken a lot then, and that's why you walked away, that's what's bringing a lot of this stress. That's what's preying on your mind. That's what you're remembering a lot of. So we got the Three of Wands. This is about waiting to see what's going to happen. Okay, now this is all about arrivals as well. Okay, arrivals and departures. He's waiting for the ship to come in, but once he gets on that ship, he's out of there. So this may be, you doing a lot of thinking, again, about which direction do you take. We got the Hierophant. This is all about your beliefs, about your traditions. This is about your legacy. This is about your relationships, your commitments, okay? And then we have the Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords, yes, it can be a deceptive energy, but it's also the energy of planning and thinking and just keeping things to yourself, all right? So you may not be ready to speak to either one of these people that you're having to choose between right now. You might want to just take some time by yourself, be in your little, your hanged man mode over here, and just really think about what truly is going to make you happy. Because the outcome of what I picked from this tower, okay, because these are the outcome cards for the tower, is the Star, the Ten of Cups, and the Fool. That is a beautiful energy. So when this comes in, it's going to bring you some stress. It's going to have to make you think about things, and it's going to have to make you make a choice. But whatever choice you make, you're heading exactly into your wish fulfillment. You're taking a whole new step into a beginning, whether it's restarting things with the person that you're with or restarting things with this past person. But it's all about your emotional contentment. It's about finding out what's truly going to make you happy. Where do you really want to be in your life, and who do you see being in your life with you, okay? So it's a beautiful energy that you're going to be exiting the month with. But that energy, and I'm so sorry to tell you this, it's not going to come without some stress. All right. So that is the tarot. Let's see what we can get from Oracle. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces for the reading for November, please? What messages can you give for Pisces? What do they need to know for their highest good concerning this reading for November, please? And let's get one more. Okay, well, we just had a bunch pop out. It's time to release negativity. I looked at it, so I'm going to go ahead and read it. Full moon in Scorpio. And that's it. What was I even saying? It's like you're going to have to release something. We have don't let your past hold you back. That's in South Node. And that's that toxic energy right there, okay? That's that toxic energy that you went through in the past that you're going to release, all right? Some release is going to be happening. All right, your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Now, we are having that lunar eclipse in Taurus around the 8th, what is on the 8th. So again, that's, thinking about your structure, thinking about your future, thinking about what do you really want in your life. Because I see this kind of coming in more towards the beginning of the month. I'd say within the first 6 days is kind of what I'm seeing. So then we have be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. That's your Queen of Wands right there. That's that energy of taking action, knowing what you want and going for it. And then we have take time to breathe out. What is that? Disseminate? I don't even know. That's another kind of moon. That's that hangman, okay? That's that hangman energy of just being alone. Like I said, you're going to have this energy of you need to just kind of take a step back and think about things and just be by yourself for just a little bit, not long. But I wouldn't talk to everybody about it. That's the thing. Like, don't let other people influence your decision. Make sure that you're making the choice that is best for you, okay? So if you have to take a break from both people in this situation that you're dealing with, do that, okay? Because people are going to try to talk you into doing whatever they want you to do. And that is one of the overarching things for the month of November across the zodiac. Make sure your plans have your yeah, your plans are practical. Make sure you're doing a lot of logical thinking. Don't jump into anything, okay? That is, again, that's across the zodiac. It's just don't jump into anything. Really think about what you want to do. It's going to be an emotional month. It's going to be a mentally stressful month for you, okay? So, but again, the choice that you make is the right choice for you, and it comes with a very beautiful energy exiting November, okay? Going into December. So, you guys, I really hope you found this helpful. If you do, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you didn't, if this is just not your reading at all, then make sure you check out your other sign placements, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.